Ayan. And we're live. So, magandang gabi sa lahat. Welcome sa ating game night with Mojo Nerd. And it's Monday today. So, yep. So, we'll start playing with Genshin Impact, no? Okay, so far, yung progress natin dito,
Ben's
yun.
adventure team, assemble!
Plano sana natin i-ascend ito si Bennett
Oh, oh.
at saka si Chong yun. Yun yung main natin eh. ah Kumbaga hybrid combination ng ng elemental effects nila.
Wow!
Yung,
Where did that
so,
come from?
excuse me. So DPS ID sa kanila. And then yun mayroon tayong daily quest. Pero yung main content natin ngayong gabi is ayan ito. Yung kay Zhongli. Zhongli yung story. But before that, check muna natin yung mga rewards dito.
Benny's adventure team,
Kunin muna natin. Eto. Yun. May login rewards tayo. Then I think
assemble!
meron pang tingnan natin dito. Ayun. Merchant location. So kunin muna natin to. I-claim muna natin. And then mag-daily quest tayo. At saka proceed tayo kay Zhongli. Okay. So yun yung plano. So tingnan lang natin. Meron kasi mga unexpected plan na nangyayari. So okay lang naman. At least meron tayong progress. So ngayon, ito yung gagawin natin. Claim muna natin yung reward from merchant, no? And then, punta tayo dun sa may dilagkas natin. Or baka meron din tayo dito, expedition rewards. So, claim na rin natin since nandito na tayo sa Mondstadt. Ayun, medyo ano pa. Okay. So, I think nandito sa baba. Okay, puntahan natin. Claim na natin yung merchant. I think na-claim ko na yung dalawa. I think five five times mo siya i-claim eh. Tignan lang natin. Kung tatlo or dalawa ba yung natira.
That's what I'll make tonight.
Uh, okay, so claim natin to. Ito yung kailangan. Okay, meron tayong Primo. Primo Gem. Tsaka mura. Okay, ilan pa ba natira? Ayun, isa na lang pala. So, makomplete natin to bukas. Okay. So far, hindi, off-cam tayo bukas. So, okay lang. So, ito, wala pa. Hindi pa ako napunta dyan. Nakapunta na ako before, pero hindi pa, Ano yun? Okay, so tingnan natin. Baka may expedition reward tayo dito.
Add Astro.
Ayun. Expedition. Claim natin to. So, sign tayo ulit. Then, ayun. How about to? Ayun, pwede na rin. Okay. So, mag-assign tayo ng bago. So, leeway, ganun din. Okay. So, claim natin ulit yan bukas. Ayun. So, next na gagawin natin. Uy, meron pa tayo dito. Claim natin reward. I think, yep, mine 10 items. Ayun, good. Level up na tayo. BP level 35. Ayun. May recent tayo. Ganda. Okay. Gusto ko sana to. Sayang. Sunod na lang. Expiration dito. 6 days. Okay lang yan. Baka rin meron na
Sure,
rin
I'll
sunod.
play you another tune, but it'll cost you an
Hmm.
apple.
Yun. Mag-request tayo. And then mag-ano tayo. Zhongli. So, request natin ito. Navigate. And then, tignan natin kung saan banda yun. Kung saan banda. Yun, nandun. So, teleport tayo dyan. Okay. Uy, ah, wait lang. Kailangan ko kayo mag-heal muna. Parang may bawas yung mga HP. Ah, okay na yan. Kaya na yan. So, hello dyan sa mga nanonood, no? Nood ng ating live streaming ngayon. At saka magandang gabi din. I hope nakakain na kayo ng ano, ng hapunan. Ayun, may kalaban. Okay. Ayun, medyo malakas yata yun. Ah. Try natin kung kaya.
Here we go. Think you can get away?
Ano ba yan? Ang liit ng bawas. Ang lakas pala ng mga kalaban. Ano ba yan? Fort with my blade. Oh, ang laki ng bawas. Oh, yun.
Let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork. Yahoo! Yeah, yeah.
Grabe, ang laki ng bawas kay Chong yun. Uy, may reinforce pa.
Adventure time.
Hello, Rose. Magandang gabi. Belated happy birthday kay Gingging. Hop. Uy, ano ba yan? Mali yung pindot. Ah, wala ng HP. Wala ng HP si ano eh.
Yahoo!
Ito para sa inyo. Ayun, para sa inyo. Wala ng HP si Chong yun. Hop. Ano ba yan? Ito para sa'yo. Mag-heal muna ako. For Chong yun. Yun, nalaglag. Okay, you're dead. Okay. Commission complete. Ano ba next? Kunin natin muna yung ano. Eto, yung mga loot. Sayang yung loot. Yung mga materials kasi kailangan for crafting. At saka for ano din, ascension, level up. Ah, yeah, ascension. Heal muna natin sa Chong yun. Okay, so next natin dito. Okay, navigate lang natin. Ayun. Tignan natin kung saan yan. So, meron pa tayong tatlong natira. Ah, dyan. Okay. Meron pa tayong tatlong commission quest. So, tapusin muna natin yan. And then, proceed tayo kay Zhongli. Zhongli. Yung story quest ni Zhongli. Okay. Sa baba lang ba? Taas. Okay, baba. Ang taas nito. Yung mga kalaban sa baba, oh. Oop.
Swift and merciful.
I'm going in.
Yun. Meron pa.
Let's light it up.
Okay. Oh, buhay pa. Ayun, reinforcement. Okay, hali kayo.
Yeah, teamwork is true.
Submit for judgment.
Ayan.
Yahoo!
Harap, yan.
Think you can get away? Here we go. Let's light it up. Off we go. Let's light it up.
Okay. Tingnan muna natin yung ano. Parang, wait. Hindi pa ba ito pwede? Ay, hindi pa. Kailangan pa ng iba. Okay. So, ilan na? Dalawa. So, dalawa na yung natapos natin commission. Kasi tayo sa next. Heal muna tayo. Heal muna tayo. Kachong dun. Eto. Okay, tingnan natin. Yun, saan kaya tayo dito? Dito kaya. Okay. Na-claim ko na kaya dito yung ano. Yung rewards. Hindi ko pa yata napasukan to. Okay. Bakit delay? Parang delay yung streaming natin. Check ko muna. Ayun, okay na. Napasukan ko na ba to? Check natin. Parang wala pa eh. Oo, wala pa. Ah, 45. Try natin yan sunod. Hindi ko pa napapasukan to eh. Tignan ko lang kung pwede. Okay. So, dun lang muna tayo sa commission quest natin. Focus muna tayo dun. Okay, akyat pala dito. Yung maganda dito kay Bennett kasi no need na habang nag-aaway siya or may kalaban, nag-heal siya eh. So no need na yung support ni Barbara. At saka malaki pala yung bawas kapag pyro. Yung melt ang yung ano, yung effect. Defend ko to. Okay, tignan natin. Start na tayo. Ayun. Saan na sila? Wala namang monster. Ayun, monster.
Yahoo! Teamwork is dreamwork.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Wouldn't gliding be faster? Time for takeoff.
Ayun.
my blade.
Ready, steady,
Oh, yun na ba yan? Mali yung pindot eh.
From whence you came.
off we go. Going in.
Okay, apat pa.
Adventure time. Off we go.
Forth, my blade.
Ano ba yan? Pangalawa na.
Let's play. Let's light it up.
One with my blade.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Adventure time.
Ito para sa'yo. Ayan.
Think you can get away? Yeah.
Swift and merciful.
Okay. Isa na lang. So, tapos na tayo doon. Isa na lang. Eto. And then, proceed tayo doon kay ano.
Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me.
Okay, isa na tayo. Ayun, isa na lang. Punta natin yun. Saan ba banda? Ayun, so liwe pala. Okay, here we come. Liwe. Ayun, so, pagkatapos pala nito, claim muna natin. After yung commission reward, yung commission quest, claim natin yung commission rewards. Then, proceed tayo sa kay Zhongli, story quest. Ano kaya to? Bago to. Okay, I'll give it a go. Ano yun? Budget. Ano kaya yun? Depende sa budget. Okay, 600 na. Ano to, bibili? Wait, closer look muna. And then, ano ba yun? Hindi naman makita masyado eh. Parang pare-pareho. Go with your gut lang daw. Blue, red, white, or yellow. Ano kaya? Red, white. Yun. Huh. Okay, one more try. Ano kaya makukuha dito? Eto. Sure has their own method of saying rogue stone valleys. Paano kaya? Paano kaya? Hmm. Paano malalaman kung totoo or hindi?
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Ayun, okay. Try natin. Dito tayo sa yellow. Ano ba yan? One more try. Maubos yung pera natin dito. Okay, try natin. Yung blue naman. Okay. Magkano kaya? 3.6. Okay na rin yun. Ayun, may 3.5 din tayo. Ayun, ang ganda. So, nabawi natin yung 1.2.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Okay, so claim natin. Meron pa doon eh. Doon sa ano? Sa guild. Yan, daily commission rewards. Claim natin.
Benny's adventure team,
Saan nga yun?
assemble!
Dito yata.
Adventure time.
Oo, dito. Okay. Claim natin.
Add as
Ano kayo makukuha? Vajrada. Okay, primo gem. So, tignan natin kung pwede tayo mag-exchange ng primo gem natin to. Yan, pwede. Isa lang. Isa lang pwede. Okay. Ilan na ba yung ano natin? 5. How about yung ano? Oh, wala. Okay, so 5 more to go. Para makaklaim tayo. 7 days na lang, oh. Ooh. Sana makakuha tayo ng child. Sana tayo? Ayun, proceed na tayo sa ating content ngayon. Which is yung kay Zhongli story quest. Eto. Okay, here we go. So, tignan natin. Tignan muna natin kung saan yun. Paano ako makapunta doon? Lilipad yata. Pearl Galley.
adventure
Paano
time.
kayo makapunta doon?
Off we
Tignan na
go.
lang natin, oh. Barko pala yun. Paano kayo mapunta doon? Punta ako doon sa taas. At saka, lilipad ako papunta doon. Saan yung pinakamataas dito? Dito yata, okay na to. So, punta ako dyan. Mag-glide tayo. Hindi kaya yan ng ano eh. Paglalangoy eh. So, mag-dive na lang tayo. Parang hindi pa ako nakapunta dito. Mount Chanheng. Mount pala to. Patay siguro na ano. Na vulkan. Taas pa. Okay. Yan, parang may daanan dito. Baka may treasure. Meron pa ba? Okay, taas pa. Yan. Okay na siguro to. Taas pa? Okay. Para sigurado, no? Hindi yata pwede. Na-reach na natin yung ano, yung boundary. So, ang gawin na lang natin, mag-glide na lang tayo.
Let's play.
Okay, abot kaya? Abot yan. Ooh. Hindi to si Zhongli. Kay Zhongli siguro to. Siya yung may-ari. Uy, yun. Mayroong ano. Yun sa taas. Kunin natin. Tumitreasure din sa baba. Oop. Bakit hindi ako makapasok? Ano ba yan? Parang mamamatay pa ako dito. Ano ba yan? Parang long move. Ulitin natin. Ano ba yun? Hindi ako makaano eh. Hindi ako makapasok. Okay, so ulitin natin.
Wouldn't gliding be
Parang
faster?
mali yung ginawa natin eh. Nakaabot ako dun sa barko.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Pero yung problema, hindi makaakyat. Walang daanan. So, parang mahulog pa yata ako dun eh. Or baka, hindi. Doon tayo. Ulitin natin. Eto naman tayo. Hindi naman makaakyat. Ano ba yan? Eto. Pwede dito. Ayun, good. So, ulitin natin.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Kaya tayo ulit. Umabot tayo pero hindi makaakyat eh.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Sana yung banda. Dito, di ba? Ayun. Okay, I think dito tayo. Oo. Dito tayo. Siguro, doon tayo papasok sa baba instead dyan sa taas. Kasi parang hindi aabot eh.
Let's play.
Okay. Yan, diretso lang tayo dito. Para sigurado. Hindi ako dun makakyat sa gilid. Okay, dito na tayo. Ayun.
Oh? I didn't think I would see you here.
Are these two your friends?
Yes, we had the fortune of meeting not too long ago. They are quite a knowledgeable and talented pair, and a pleasure to be around. Traveler, we were just discussing the history of Rex Lapis. Would you like to listen?
This, good sir, seems not to appreciate the almighty power of the Lord of Geo. As a professional archaeologist, I'm inclined to correct some of his erroneous views. We are discussing the whereabouts of the first Mora.
The first Mora?
As everyone knows, the Lord of Geo taught the ancient people of Liyue the craft of smelting, creating goods that allowed them to develop trade with the early nations of that time. Today, Liyue holds the sole right to cast Mora in the entire continent of Teyvat. The world's very first Mora should have been cast by the hands of the Lord of Geo himself thousands of years ago.
According to my research, as well as my own hypothesis, I believe that this coin of unique historical significance has been passed on secretly through the years as a kind of token. For example, perhaps the Qixing who control the Liyue use it in some kind of unknown ceremony they hold when they come to power.
No. My research indicates that the first Mora coin is not such a simple thing. Mora is a catalyst. This we all know. Even today, Mora is used in the mystic arts for its curious properties of weapon enhancement. The world's first Mora would no doubt possess the strongest power. My next historical treatise will boldly expound on the newest findings from my intense decade-long research. That is, that the Lord of Geo used this original Mora as a catalyst to enhance a dagger and a sword.
A dagger and a sword?
Well, buy the book when it comes out to read the full story. For now, I will only reveal this. The one who finds the dagger shall become supreme in Liyue, and the one who finds the sword may be crowned Liyue's sovereign.
I can't say I agree. Let us not speak of the authenticity of the dagger and sword first. But Mora and money came about simply because they are a convenient measure of a contract's value. Rex Lapis just meant for Mora to serve as a catalyst for people to exchange and trade. The world's first Mora is probably just an ordinary coin created by Rex Lapis. As for its fate, the same as all Mora, I suspect. It was simply spent somewhere.
I think that Mr. Hanshua's hypothesis seems reasonable. Mr. Zhongli's argument, on the other hand, lacks any evidence. How can you so easily dismiss the Lord of Geo's profound foresight?
No, I am not debating right or wrong. I am simply stating a fact.
Enough! Do you think you understand the Lord of Geo more than me?
I know but little about history, and I wouldn't dare to brag. But discussion is meaningless if everyone has the same opinion, no?
Well then, answer me this. Long ago, when Liyue Harbor was being constructed, the Lord of Geo taught the people how to build houses. The model home he used to teach them was completely cast from Mora, correct?
That is correct, indeed.
Okay, then tell me. Why would the Lord of Geo do something so extravagant, if not because of the mystical power that Mora contains?
There's a simple explanation, really. To the god of wealth and commerce, what material is easier to get than Mora?
Oh. Huh.
I mean, I am talking about Rex Lapis.
Excuse me, sir. I have some questions about archaeology. Can we find somewhere quiet to chat? I mean, if it's okay with you.
Oh, it's no problem at all. But may my friend accompany us? Perhaps they could be of some help.
Of course. They can come if that's what pleases you, sir. Let's go.
Yun. Start na tayo. Kunin kaya natin muna dun. Try natin. Ano ba yan? Lumilipad niya pero hindi naman makaakyat. Hanap tayo ng daan. Dito yata. Oop! Ano ba yan? Nalaglag eh. Ano yan? Paano yan? Hindi na tayo makaakyat pabalik. Dito. Makadaan kaya tayo dito.
Why did I have to be the one to fall ill?
Need ko naman bumalik. Yan. Buti na lang. Okay. Saan ba tayo daan?
I wonder if you will come today.
This is fine wine. Fine wine indeed.
Akyat kaya tayo dun.
Huh?
Yun pwede.
So eat, drink, and be merry.
Why did I?
Okay, next tayo dito. Ayun, may chest. Saan pa ba? Bawal tayo dito. Ano yun? Hindi tayo makapunta sa taas. Oo, hindi yata. Ayun. Mayroong quest eh. Random quest yata. Sure, no problem. Okay. Yun na yan. Yun na yun. Yun na yun yata. Ang layo pala ng mic ko. Saan tayo next? Ah, dun sa taas. Balik tayo dun. Kaya tayo dito. Dindahan tayo dyan. Oop! Ano ba yan? Nangyari. Ano yun? Lumipad eh. Okay.
Life is short, so eat, drink, and be merry.
Yan, nandito na ako. Ah, wala pa ba? Hmm, yun yung quest ko. Kita na ako dito. Since yung plano ko, kunin lang yun eh.
Brace yourselves.
Ayun. Diba? Hindi ako makapunta dun. Merong pa chest dito eh. Saan na ba yun? Dito. Oo. Oop. Saan na ba yung chest dito? Sa baba yata. Tingnan natin.
Brace yourselves. Yahoo!
Ayun. Okay. Pwede siguro exchange. Kulang. Paano makabalik? Walang daanan. Pahirapan pala to. Dito. Ayun, buti na lang. Medyo mahirap dito yung ano eh. Okay, complete mo natin yung quest. Stay on board. Meron palang dito para makapunta. Oh.
What I'm about to say, your argument just now exhibited acuteness of speech and thought. Most importantly, you don't fall for the boasting and acting of the others. You remain objective. So I have a question for you. Perhaps you will answer differently from other scholars. Do you think that all the gods that the Geo Archon killed were evil?
Let's not analyze it in terms of good versus evil. Rex Lapis placed great importance on the integrity of contracts. So any gods he killed certainly must have broken some kind of contract.
Right! The Lord of Geo wouldn't kill the innocent.
But when I was doing some research, I learned about the legend of the god of salt. The god of salt, Havria, was a very kind god, but she encountered Morax one day in battle. Morax used a rather underhanded trick to assassinate her.
What? No way!
This bit of history is a long story. But you may not like the truth when you hear it.
Don't worry, please tell me what you know. This event, I've already searched for answers for a long time.
Quite so. I don't know where to begin.
Over here, Mr. Zhongli. I've been looking for you. So you're over here all this time.
Put down your weapon and stay back. Otherwise, Paimon's reporting you to the Millilith.
First of all, I'm not holding a weapon.
Patuwi.
There's no need to overreact now. I'm simply an archaeological researcher from Snezhnaya. Not here for trouble.
The Fatui say that every time.
But this time, I registered with the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs. I could show you the official documentation if you want to see it. I'll be conducting an archaeological survey here, the results of which will all be shared with the ministry. I heard that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor had a consultant named Zhongli with immense knowledge of ancient history and archaeology. So I paid Wangsheng Funeral Parlor a handsome amount to hire Zhongli as my own consultant while I'm in town.
Siya pala yung bumayad.
That this is work for the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, yes?
Okay.
Well, since it's work, I don't have a choice. A consultant of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor must respect their duty.
Of course you would be such a reasonable man. Well then, let's head out now, shall we?
Wait, if you are studying archaeology, can I go too? I am also a scholar in this field, so I can help.
That will give us a chance to continue the topic we were just discussing. Oh, and you should tag along too.
Ano na yun? Okay.
This experience may be of help to you on your future adventures. It is a story from before the rise of the Seven. Although the god of salt has already perished, it will still be a meaningful experience for your journey.
Wait. This is an archaeological expedition, not a tour group. That's too many people.
Too many people.
But this friend of mine has a treasure-finding talent, surpassed by no one. It will surely be of great help to us.
Oh? What talent?
If my friend espies a treasure chest, they will absolutely find a way to open it.
Hey, Paimon's good at that too!
Well, that is quite enticing. All right, then. Well, let's go. There's no time to waste. When the Overlord of the Vortex was crushed by the Jade Chamber recently, perhaps something of interest was washed ashore. An ancient artifact would be good. Traces of ancient activity would be great. But a piece of the god's limb would be even better. Who knows what surprises we may find.
Ano yun? Ayun, tapos na pala. Okay, so return na tayo to harbor. Ito pala. So, tapusin muna natin to. Okay.
This is so dull.
Okay, so punta tayo doon sa may quest natin. Ayun, may update. Ito. Winsong Lyre gadget. Hindi ko po nakuha to eh. Hindi ko alam kung saan makukuha yan.
Let's go. The world is full of lost ballads just waiting to be rediscovered.
Winsong Lyre. Saan yung quest natin? Na ito. So, punta tayo sa may yun sa kabila. Malakas yung mga kalaban dito ah. Ano to?
This place looks so ordinary. Can we really find anything valuable here?
Huh? Paimon thinks it looks really grand.
I don't mean the scenery, but rather that there should be something out of the ordinary. A big battle did just occur and all, and I don't even know where to begin looking here.
Guyan Stone Forest is actually the perfect place to be, if you wish to learn about the gods or the history of the Archon War. Legend has it that Rex Lapis threw spears made of large rock into the sea here, piercing and crushing the Overlord of the Vortex. After many years of wind erosion, those stone spears have turned into the unique rock formations we see now.
These mountains were the Lord of Geo's weapons?
What we see now is just the part of them that remains. The stone spears hurled by Rex Lapis all those years ago were much greater, both in number and in size. But due to the different angles they landed at, their large centers of mass, erosion by seawater, and years of gravity, many of them have been completely swallowed by the sea. So besides wind erosion, the initial collapsing of the stone spears also played a big part in the formation of Guyan stone forest.
Well, a god able to fight one so powerful as Rex Lapis was certainly very strong in its own right.
Indeed. This is where the value lies in research at Guyan stone forest. Most of the objects from that time were lost to the sea. But the gigantic waves created by the Overlord of the Vortex have given those sunken objects a chance to see the light of day again.
So you're saying that if we look carefully, we'll be able to get very, very rich.
Pera lang yung habol eh.
Rich with archaeological knowledge and historical value, yes? That's all I seek in life. Well, since we brought so many people, I think it would be best to split up and look.
Okay then. I will go with my friend here. Although I have a smattering of knowledge in various disciplines, when it comes to archaeology, I can't compete with the expert here.
Huh? Me?
What's the matter? This is your profession. Why are you so surprised?
I get it. I'll escort him then.
Okay. If we find anything valuable or rare, let's meet on the shore opposite from here.
Okay, so saan tayo? Doon tayo. Kabilang isla tayo.
Following them should make our search much easier.
Yun, may box pa pala doon. May treasure doon.
Use your elemental sight to look for any marks.
Yun, kalaban.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Off we go.
Ang dami nila.
One with my blade from whence you came.
Okay, dalawa pa.
One with my blade.
Let's light it up. Let's light it up.
Yahoo!
Kunin natin to. Sayang din makasi. Saan na tayo? Doon sa kabila. Daming kalaban. Hello guys. Oh, grabe. 71 yung level.
Fourth, my blade from whence you came.
Let's light it up.
Yahoo! Time for takeoff.
Let's light it. I'm going in.
A touch of frost.
Okay, you're dead. Yun, walang loot. Ano ba yan?
Why are there enemies here?
Guyan
Training
Stone
dummy.
Forest is a place where a god was defeated, and its remnants still affect the area to this day.
Ito, kalaban.
Let's light it up.
Spirit blade.
Ano ba yan?
Teamwork is
Okay.
Time for takeoff. Brace yourselves.
let's light it up.
A touch of frost.
Aray. Ano yun? Oop! Muntik na ako dun ah.
Swift and merciful.
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Let's play.
Going in.
Okay, you're next. Kulit nito eh. Ito sa'yo. Chung yun tayo.
Swift and merciful.
Yahoo!
Yan ulit.
Here we go.
Ulit tayo. Ayun, nalaglag na. Okay. Saan tayo? Doon.
Forth, my blade. Submit for judgment.
Yahoo! Everybody stand back.
Okay. Basta ba? Saan ako next? Dito yata eh. Oh, okay. Elemental site daw. Dito. Patay tayo dyan. Dito tayo. Wag tayo sa tubig. Ang daya. Di sila umalis eh.
Touch of frost.
Let's light it up.
Brace yourself. Think you can get away?
Okay.
Here we go.
Ubos na.
Be faster.
Saan tayo next? Sa kabila. Okay. Yun. Kabila pa.
They're gathering together here. But why?
See that object in the center? Perhaps it is
Oh.
the remnant strength of the god.
Grabe.
That would certainly attract them. But the hydromorph monsters.
Mali yan. Ano ba yan? Hindi ko makuha si Chong yun ah.
Personal feelings aside. Go ahead. Defeat them and recover the relic.
Yun. Tayo muna natin itong palaka.
Swift and
Ang laki ng ano eh.
I'm going in.
a touch of frost.
Ayun.
Submit for judgment.
Okay. Meron pa. Grabe naman.
Ready, steady,
Walang awa.
let the show begin.
Laki ng bawas eh.
Let's light it up.
Parang hindi ko yata kaya.
Let's light it. Lighter they never meant.
Grabe naman.
Let's play.
Oh, kaya natin to. Yun, konti na lang. Isa na lang.
That's gonna hurt.
Okay.
It's just a stone slab,
Okay.
but its design is quite unique.
Ano ba yun?
Be enough to garner some information. Let's head back.
Grabe ang hirap. Head back pa daw. Hindi na ako mamatay ah. Okay.
You call yourself a scholar of archaeology? You can't even recognize this or that. What are you good for?
Ano ba
We
yan?
all have our areas of expertise. I already tried very hard to explain.
Oh, stop arguing! What in the world happened?
This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she doesn't even know anything about the surrounding ruins. I even know more than her. She left me to rely solely on guessing, experience, to find anything valuable to take back. Ugh, what a waste of time.
I've just been
Galit ah.
researching the god of salt, so I'm not familiar with sea relics. Is that so strange?
Hmm.
And you kept asking about how much Mora everything is worth. Can the value of relics only be measured in Mora?
Isn't measuring their value in Mora the easiest way? This also matches the traditions of Liyue, does it not?
Now, calm down. No need to make a fuss. We were able to bring back some intriguing objects. Let's have a look.
Tapos na ba?
Oh, what a shame. These objects were indeed washed ashore by the Overlord of the Vortex, but they have nothing to do with the god besides being in the vicinity at the time. This stone slab we found, however, has a mysterious pattern and faint aura of divine power. Perhaps it will be useful for research purposes.
Quick, give it to me. At least we didn't come for nothing. The power of the gods, yes! This is good. Oh, but these other objects are certainly worth a little something, right? It should be enough to cover the cost of hiring you. It's all mine.
So, it's only valuable for research if there are remnants of divine power on it?
Not at all. My quest won't cover the history of the god of salt is because history can tell us about culture and beliefs. But you're just trying to use archaeology to get rich.
Nonsense! I'm a professional archaeology researcher from Snezhnaya. I swear. If I'm lying, may the Lord of Geo strike me down.
Oh, by the way, you probably don't want to sell that teacup.
Oh, why's that?
That's not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's collection. It must have fallen here along with the Jade Chamber. So unless you want to mess with the Qixing...
Ah, I see. What a shame. It was of such high quality, too.
See? You do want to sell these objects!
But, so what? Why can't I pursue wealth both intellectual and material? Don't be so simple-minded. All right, then. No need to stay here any longer. I'm rather quite intrigued by the God of Salt, too, actually. Let's go to Saltarai next.
Okay. Proceed tayo dun. Next destination natin. Sana yun?
I take my meal's cold to quiet the spirit and calm my vital energies. Genshin infused water with ice is the most effective.
Okay, saan na tayo? Kausapin natin to. Oh, wala na pala akong HP. Ano ba yan? Lakas ng mga kalaban kasi. Heal na ako dito, tsaka punta ako dyan. Okay. Fatui. Sana makasama natin si Zhongli, no? Kaso hindi. Story lang to eh. Heal muna ako, di ba? Or baka meron akong ano dito. ma-offer. Ayun, isa lang pala. Okay. Saan tayo next? Dun sa kabila. Teleport tayo sa kabila. Yan dito. Punta dyan. Yun, may kalaban. Okay, sana tayo? Doon sa kabila. Okay. Hindi ko pa nalibot to eh. Tignan ko nga. Yan, may mga kalaban pa dito.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
A touch of frost.
Ako yung na-freeze eh. Frozen pala.
From whence you came.
Eto, melt tayo. Melt. Melt. Ikaw din, melt.
With my blade.
Ayun. Patay agad sa melt. Kunin natin yung mga loot. Okay. Tama ba yung daan natin? Dito tayo daan. Okay. Yun. Kalaban. Melt.
Submit for judgment.
Melt. Yan, melt. Ooh, ang laki ng kalaban to. Try muna natin to.
Think you can get away?
Ayan. Sama kayo dyan.
Yahoo!
Nagulat tayo. Ayan. Okay. Isa pa. Oop! Ang hirap na kalaban to eh. Oop! Ayun.
Submit for judgment.
Freeze kaya natin.
Forth my blade.
Ano ba yan? Aray! Grabe naman.
I'll protect us.
Ayan, frozen natin.
My blade.
Isa pa. Frozen. Okay.
Forth my blade. From whence you came.
Grabe.
Let's light it up. Going in. Think you can get away?
Ang hirap na kalaban to ah.
Let's light it up.
Ano ba yan? Ayan.
My blade.
Okay. Mahirap nga. Grabe, muntik na ako dun. Heal muna tayo.
Ready, steady, go. Let the show begin.
Okay, proceed na tayo dun sa kabila. Muntik na ako. Okay, dito na tayo.
I heard that Salterai was once the home of the god of Salt's people. Therefore, there's sure to be loads of valuable relics nearby.
According to legend, the people of the god of Salt, Havria, enjoyed prosperous lives under her protection. But this legend has been around for ages. With the countless scrap collectors and treasure hoarders in the area, there probably aren't many valuable things left here.
Oh, good. That's just great. If I knew it was picked this clean before, I wouldn't have come.
About that, I know there's a ruin deep in this cave here. It's related to the god of salt, which is actually how the area originally got its name of Salterai. However, The ruin entrance has been sealed by a mysterious power. Nobody has been able to break the seal. I found a mechanism that seemed to be related to the seal, but when I undid the mechanism, the seal wasn't affected at all. So at the moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very important topics in my research on the God of Salt. I don't know, there's no concrete evidence, but I'm pretty sure the seal is meant to hide some kind of long-forgotten truth. The God of Salt was a benevolent god, adored by the people, not to mention powerful. She wouldn't have any kind of shameful secrets to hide. So, the one who wants to hide some truth is very possibly her killer, Morax.
This doesn't sound like something the Lord of Geo would do, though.
Who cares about all that? It sounds like countless treasures of the God of Salt lie within this ruin, just waiting for someone to find them, right?
You weren't listening at all, were you? Even if there's a mountain of treasures inside, nobody can get in if the seal isn't broken.
Ah, but we have the illustrious Mr. Zhongli with us. He looks like he knows just about everything. A little seal shouldn't be any trouble for him.
This seal seems to be quite ancient. Even Mr. Zhongli may not know all of its secrets.
I may know something about it.
What?
Over the years, I've heard various rumors and bits of knowledge about seals. Although their references seem rather disorderly, they do in fact contain the secret to breaking seals. Let's go take a look at the mechanism Miss Wanyan just mentioned.
Okay, since Mr. Zhongli says so, follow me then.
Okay, follow Zhongli. Saan na sila? Sa kabila na naman. Kaido. Sana wala kang kalaban. Malakas yung kalaban dito. Okay lang. At least matry natin yung mga skills.
Here it is. There's some debris scattered here that, when put together,
Ano to?
look like they definitely had to do with the God of Salt. According to the inscription on the side, if one looks from a certain angle, the secret to the mechanism will be revealed.
Yun lang yung seal. Certain angle lang.
See that? Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal.
That's because
Tingnan
there's
na.
actually another mechanism that must be activated.
Another?
Yep.
This place seems familiar. Huh, I remember. I think there's some elemental monuments here. So you're saying they're related to all this?
Yep.
When I investigated the seal last time, I had someone with a vision accompany me. But when we lit up all the elemental monuments, nothing happened.
That's
Maling
because
order.
you don't just need to activate them at the same time, but in a certain order as well. Otherwise, the seal will not be broken. The secret to this puzzle is hidden in the legends about the Archon War. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. All desolate and devoid of life. Liyue is vast, yet even one
yun pala.
haven is hard to find.
To the north, to the east. Do the people of Liyue always talk in riddles?
I think I've heard this saying before.
Certainly you have. And the contents of this saying are also related to the God of Salt. To provide a haven for her people, whose lives had been ravaged by the Archon War. This benevolent god searched all across Liyue. At that time, with the chaotic fires of war engulfing the land, even one sliver of peace was a luxury. And that haven she eventually
Hello,
found
Carl.
is right here.
Magandang gabi.
Today, it is known as Sal Turai.
Wash out.
Sad then.
Ano yung wash out?
In the end, this peaceful place was destroyed by Morax.
Okay, enough with these ancient stories. Now that we have the clue, hurry up and break the seal.
Nandyan ka kahapon, di ba,
Doesn't
Carl?
matter as long as we can get inside
Ah,
that
kahapon ba yun? Nakalimutan ko
Tianheng
eh.
in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Jingze in the north.
Yun yung
With this
pattern.
clue, you should be able to solve the puzzle.
Yep. Clue na yun eh. Okay, try natin. Palitan muna natin yung character natin. Hello, shoutout din daw kay Roy Castellano. So, magandang gabi. Welcome sa ating live streaming with Mojo Nerd. Ano ba? Ano ba? Okay. Palitan ko to ng
I'll scout
yan,
ahead.
Electro. Electro yung kailangan dito eh.
Exorcism uses thaumaturgy,
Let me lead the way from here.
Saan na ba yun?
but they are not the true way.
Sabado pala. Oo. Sabado pala yun. Ito yung south. South ba to? Tingnan natin. Ano ba yan? Ang laki ng mapa. South yata to. Okay. Then yung east. Ito yung east yata. Or saan ba ako galing? North yata to eh. Mali. Dapat south yung una. Dapat ito yung una. Saan na ba yun? Ito yun eh. Yan. Dito yata sa likod. Yan, ito dapat yung una. Mali naman yung ginawa ko. Okay, chest. Ayan, okay. And then, ito dapat, next. Then, yun yung last sa kabila. Ang south pala. Okay,
In the south, Yaoguang in
Oo.
the east, Zhuang in the west,
Mali. Ulitin
Jingze
natin.
in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try.
Yep. Mali lang yung direction ko. Okay. Yun, tama na ba to? Okay. So, balikan tayo dun. Ayun, bukas na.
The seal really was broken.
Palitan ko muna to. Ayoko dalhin siya na. Anong nangyari?
Ready for a rehearsal?
Okay. Ready for the rehearsal?
It was nothing, really.
Alam na yung Zhongli. Dinadaya lang kayo.
Who learned the hidden truth, lost to time.
Niloloko lang kayo ng Zhongli.
Faster.
Alam niya yung... Alam niya talaga yung ano eh.
Gliding be faster.
Yung sagot. Wais kasi.
Gliding be faster. Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Eto na. Tapos na. Okay.
Before entering the ruin, I have a proposal that will help us prevent the kind of senseless arguing between you two that we saw at Guyonstone Forest.
Okay. What is it?
I propose you two agree upon a contract, stipulating that we alternate who gets claim to each treasure we encounter, with only one object permitted per claim. To show my sincerity, I won't be taking any treasure. This will just be between you all.
Okay.
Hey! Don't pass an opportunity like this up so easily!
Greedy masyado si ano eh.
I mean, you want me to split the treasure with this amateur archaeologist? No, absolutely not.
I
Greedy
don't
to
agree
eh.
either. He will only defile the precious relics left behind by the god of salt. I can't accept this.
Well then, if the contract is not agreed upon, I will no longer serve as your consultant on this expedition. You will have to rely on your own experience to find whatever treasures are hidden in this ruin, as well as traps.
Ayun.
You have the audacity to demand this. Okay then. Even half of the treasure in the long-sealed ruin of the God of Salt should be enough to make a fortune.
If you want me to
Pera.
agree upon this contract, so be it. I just have one request, Mr. Zhongli. If we discover the truth behind the God of Salt, you must judge it fairly, even if the truth harms Morax's image.
I can accept this arrangement.
Okay.
Well then, let's go.
Pasok na tayo. Ano kaya meron dito? Ooh. Ano kaya dun? Kunin muna natin. Baka rare to eh. Rare yung ano. Yung bulaklak. Ayun din. Meron din dun. Meron pa ba? Wala na. Ayun, meron pa. Meron din dun sa kabila. Yung treasure yata yun eh. Ano ba yun? Okay. Okay, proceed na tayo. Oop, meron pa yata dito sa baba. Yahoo! Yun lang. Okay, proceed na tayo. Kunin natin to. Yung dami din. Saan yung destination natin? Noctilocus Jade. Oh, ang daming kalaban.
Spirit Blade, attack!
Everybody stand back!
Swift and merciful.
Hindi ba frozen? Yun, may kalaban pa. Bakit hindi maano? Hindi makuha. Ay, meron dito.
One with my blade.
Weird. Ano to? Bakit hindi makuha? Yan mo na. Weird yun ah. Yan, meron pa dito. Core lapis. Ano to? Sa dragon. Ah, marami din pala dito. Hayaan natin.
I ride on wind and cloud alike.
Lang daanan. Yan, meron din doon eh. Puntahan muna natin. Salteray. Wala. Ayun, kalaban meron.
Swift and merciful. Submit for judgment.
Let's light it up!
Yun, laglag. Nas kaya nila yung tubig. Wala na ba? Yun ang yata. Proceed na tayo dun. Okay, here we come. 35. Kailangan ng Geo. Kailangan ng Geo sa party daw. Sino kaya maganda? Eto, Geo to.
There's still a long road ahead.
Okay. Sino tayo? Yan, meron dito. Ayun. Hindi ko pa na-try magdala ng Zhongli. Ano to? Ano ba yung weapon ni Zhongli? Ah, full arm.
Are these statues?
No. These are people.
Ugh.
They were probably followers of the god of salt.
How did they become this way?
What in the world is hidden deep in this
Ang
room?
bilis niya, no? Try kaya natin i-hold. Eto.
Solidify.
Ano yun? May kalaban pa ba? Wala naman ah. Yan pala. Shield pala. Ay, hindi. Ano sa taas eh. Ano ba yan? Okay, paano tayo makakyat? Gamitin to. Eto. Okay, yun pala. Anong meron dito?
Look at this. It's filled halfway with salt.
Just looks like a fancy salt holder. Seems like the god of salt was a god lacking in treasures.
According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel. Although it is only half full, it is also forever half full. That is to say, it is bottomless.
What? You're saying that even if I pour the salt out, the amount inside won't change?
Exactly.
Able to produce endless salt. The god of salt is powerful indeed.
Finally, after all that effort, I've found precious treasure. I claim this as mine. I just need to pour the endless salt into 1,000 or 10,000 bags. I can sell it and make a fortune.
Hey,
Pera talaga eh.
how can you use a relic of the god of salt for such a shallow pursuit?
If Mr. Clement wants this salt chalice, then the next object we find will belong to Miss Wanyan, according to the contract agreed upon.
Of course, as we agreed. But how can anything be worth more than this rare find?
Since we have a contract, it's no use for me to fight with him.
Wala pa.
Then let's move
Hello, Ayan. Magandang gabi. Wala ka pa na-try yung burst niya? Chance fixed. Oh, okay. Ano ba kaya dito? Ayun. Eto, try natin. Ano ba yan? Oh! Ang ganda. Meteor. Yun pala yung burst ni ano. Ni Zhongli. Okay. Ano ba yan? Mali. Na, ito na. Okay. Ano ba to?
Just a simple ruler. It doesn't look to be worth anything.
This, if I remember correctly, this is some kind of measuring tool.
Indeed. But the god of salt imbued it with another power. When you stick this ruler in the ground, the surrounding area will become covered in salt, much like a rising tide covers the earth. The deeper it is stuck in the ground, the more salt will appear. It is essentially a bumper harvest of salt.
What? That's even better than the salt chalice.
Okay.
Well then, according to our contract, the salt ruler goes to Miss Wanyan.
No, unacceptable. I paid for and organized this entire expedition. Why should I get the short end of the stick? And this girl has been useless.
Greedy talaga yung
Why did she
lalaki.
get anything?
Oh,
Clement.
here we go again.
So you are saying you want to break the contract?
So what if I break it? Now that I've seen how the mechanisms in this ruin work, I no longer need you.
Okay.
Let's not forget who hired who here. Why should I let you make the
Kontrabida talaga
rules?
to eh.
Because you agreed to a contract. Rex Lapis once said, ones who break their contracts shall suffer the wrath of the rock.
That is one of your Liyue gods. I am from Snezhnaya. I
Will suffer the wrath of the rock. You may find it rather unpleasant.
Aray. Yun.
Pay your dues.
Eto.
Solidify.
Ano ba yan? Saan na ba siya? Sa kabila. Ito para sa'yo. Ayan. Solidify eh.
Solidify.
Grabe naman yan. Parang walang
I
nangyari.
shall confiscate your treasure as well. You are not worthy to continue any further into the ruin. Leave this place.
Oh, darn you! Just you wait.
Kontrabida talaga yung patuwi na.
Archaeological survey. He could only pretend for so long.
Yep.
Hey, Paimon likes Mora, but Paimon
Oh, ginamit na.
bad things.
Clement's
Oh,
wrong
maganda
stems
yung
from greed, yes.
SS ni Zhongli,
Besides
no?
greed, there are many other things that may tempt
Kailan
us
pa
to
kaya
break
ako makuha nito?
When people see the object of their dreams,
5-star kasi.
how many are really able to control their desire and follow the contract? I think we should be honest with each other now.
Huh? Be honest about what?
That in truth, not a single member of this archaeological expedition came here for archaeology.
Why do you say that?
Miss, you lack even the most basic archaeological knowledge, and can recognize naught but a few simple relics. However, you are an expert when it comes to anything regarding the god of salt. You aren't interested in archaeology or relics. What you're really interested in is the god of salt.
Yep.
I believe those legends about the god of salt that you mentioned on the Pearl Galley are passed down between
Galing talaga yung Zhongli.
generations at Yinyuan Hall.
Okay, that's enough. Sir, you are indeed a man of great knowledge and talents. I seem to have been right to seek you out once I plucked up my courage. You're right. I'm not a scholar of archaeology. I come from one of the 8 trades under the jurisdiction of the Qixing, Yinyuan Hall of the salt industry. Our ancestors were those protected by the god of salt all those years ago, when the Archon War engulfed the land in chaos.
Oh, right! Now that you mention it, the people of Liyue very seldom use the name Morax.
Nangingay ni Kaido.
During the war,
Hello, Kaido.
Morax assassinated our god out of envy for her power.
Kaido, Kaido.
He left us alone and lost in the world. We hate him. But this is Morax's Liyue after all. And its history is written as he wishes. So I seek proof of Morax's guilt. He has blood on his hands and cruelty in his heart. We agreed to a contract that we will face the truth head on, didn't we, Mr. Zhongli? You must judge this history fairly.
Naturally, of course. But I must add, Liyue is no longer Morax's Liyue. Come with me. All the answers you seek lie ahead.
Ayun, marami na natin. Oh, dito na. Ano kaya? May daanan pa dito. Ayun, may daanan dito. Pero, parang meron din dito. Diyan ako nang galing kanina. Okay. Dito tayo. Ayun. Nawawala. Okay. Ano ba yan? Mali. Okay, ulit. Ano yun? Ganda ng ng tawag doon. Yung pagbaba ni Zhongli. Dapat pala makita ko dito. Uy! Ulitin natin. Okay. Ano to? Ganun din. Dapat ba sabay-sabay? Pakita natin. Ano ba yan? Mali yung pinipindot. Dapat mabilis pala. Okay, kalaban. Ano ba yan? Kaido! Ang kulit na Kaido eh. Ayun, may box. Eto, para sa'yo. Ayan, para sa'yo. Yun, patay agad. Grabe naman. Ito din. Oh, meron pa. Kala ko yun na yun. Okay. Barbara yung katapat mo. Ito kaya, try natin. Kaya niya. Try natin si Barbara. Ayan. May chest yata dito. Hindi makakyat. Ano kaya to? Broken sword?
This is a sword? Aha! It's a broken sword! This is proof! This proves that the god of salt had to fight back. Fight back against the evil Morax. But sadly, she was defeated. The power of this sword surely is much greater than that of the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler. If we can repair the sword, then we can show the world the mighty power of the god of salt.
It does look like something left behind after being defeated in battle.
2 pieces of a broken sword. From an archaeological perspective, these are 2 separate relics. According to the contract, you can only claim one.
Why?
Grabe
We
naman.
were alternating claims to treasure, true. But Clement is no longer here.
Yes, but the only one object per claim clause still holds true. You cannot take 2 relics at the same time.
This logic!
Zhongli. She seems like a good person, and no one is fighting over the
Tinetest niya yung ano niya eh. Yung grade niya.
Let this one slide, huh?
When there's a contract, nothing can be allowed to slide. If the contract is not followed, then it is broken.
No! If I only take 1/2, then it can't be repaired, and the power of the god of salt cannot be restored. No matter what, I must be faithful to her. Even if it breaks the contract, I don't care.
Ayun, kalaban na
So
naman.
you are already decided? Then there is a price to pay for breaking the contract. That is to say, you consign yourself to suffer the wrath of
Nag-break
the
contract
rock.
na ako para magdumagdag pa ito.
That's okay. The god of salt gave up her life to protect her people. My sacrifice is nothing compared to that. Punish me however you want. Just let me take this proof of my faith.
Yun ba?
Perhaps that punishment would be easier for her. But, as punishment, I will tell you the truth.
Huh? The truth? You mean the truth is my punishment?
Yes. The truth that I am about to tell you shall be your price to pay for breaking the contract. I'm afraid
kaya.
to say that the god of salt, Havria, was not the powerful god you imagine her to be. Rather, she was a small and weak god who yielded to all other gods. When it came to war,
Wais si
she
Zhongli.
lost.
Alam niya
Never
ng
to
lahat
win
eh.
a seat among the 7.
What?
During the Archon War, the gods of this world used all their strength and cunning to vie for control of Tevat. But Havria instead chose to flee. She thought that by giving up before a fight could start, she could save herself and her people from the war. However, during such a long war, there is no end to the advances of aggressors. After making countless concessions, Havria lost all of her lands, until only one small haven remained.
No. No! It can't be so.
In her last days, she had not even a single blade to defend her people with.
Not even a single blade? Then... this sword...
This sword is not a relic belonging to the god of salt, but is instead the murder weapon
Aray.
used to kill her.
Murder weapon? No! That's not true! That can't be true! You're trying to test my faith in the god of salt.
As I said before,
Oo
I
nga eh.
only state the facts.
Preposterous! You are a follower of Morax.
Don't try to trick me. Ayun. Ayaw paniwalaan si Zhongli.
Hey! Come back!
That was too much.
It
Yep.
is a punishment after all. I did not want to tell her such cruel facts. But the contract was broken.
Parang ganun din yung
Let's follow her deeper into the
patutunguhan eh.
There, I fear, we will find something that will leave her no choice but to face the truth.
Yep. Parang ganun din yung patutunguhan. Kahit mag-continue yung babae. Kahit mag-continue yung babae sa contract, ganun pa rin. Hindi ko alam. Parang pinaglaruan tayo ni Zhongli. Kaido.
Are these statue thingies running? What will we find ahead?
Salt. And betrayal.
Ang ingay ni Kaido. Okay. Kaido! Nandito na pala siya.
What are all these? What did they see? What did they do? What happened?
Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward. That which lies beyond this door will show you all that happened back then.
Kaya pala hinayaan lang ni Zhongli na makuha yung mga relics. Kasi useless din naman. Unless kung gagamitin mo para for pera, no? Ano yun sa taas? Tignan natin. Wala. Okay, kausapin natin yung babae.
This is the scene of the crime. Havria's body dissipated, leaving nothing but these traces of salt. Her dying moments have since been frozen in time to this very day. The story continues that some among her people realized at last that this gentle, kind, but weak god could never protect anyone in wartime. The Archon War was cruel in the extreme. Instead of consigning her to the agony of defeat, they thought perhaps it would be better to give her a quick release.
But what about these statue thingies?
No matter how weak the god, the power that flows forth when they are slain is beyond the strength of mortal coils to bear. Those who could not flee
Yun pala nangyari.
transformed. Those of her people who were untouched by this disaster left for Liyue, where they sought refuge with Rex Lapis. Their descendants feared Havria's remnants and lived in terror that she had laid upon them an eternal curse. So they risked their lives to come here, to break the sword, and offer up
Yun yung ginagawa ni Zhongli.
hopes that her anger would be appeased. But they need not have done so. For how could a god who had never once resisted, even till the end,
Wala, parang pinaglaruan lang tayo ni Zhongli. Pati yung mga tao. Alam niyo yung nangyayari.
Even if this is
Pero,
I can't.
assuming pa rin siya na parang wala siyang alam. Pero later on, i-reveal niya yung kung ano nangyayari.
Shake my face.
Yikes. Zhongli didn't show any mercy this time either.
this is the price she must pay. Yet I would not call it a bad thing. Judging by how she appeared, I fear that she will struggle for a time. But even if she may not, indeed, in ages past, Havria's story served as a warning to me as well. Faith in a god who has already passed will do you no good. So it is for Havria. And so it is for Morax also. All right then. Now, would you like to accompany me in taking a trip to Guyanstone Forest?
Huh? What do you want to do, Zhongli?
Yun yung kay Zhongli.
Treading old ground. Telling old stories.
Wala dalang pera, no?
One can't help.
Ayun, tapos na. Tapos na yung quest natin. Meron pa pala. May karugtong pa. Okay, labas na tayo. Akala ko may boss dito. Sayang, hindi natin madala yung si Zhongli. Siguro later on. No? Pag may event siguro. Hopefully, makakuha tayo. Hello, Kaido. Bakit ang ingay mo? Ha? Kaido, ang ingay mo. Siguro malapit na ito matapos. Medyo ano eh. Ayun, meron pa pala. Saan na ba tayo? Balik na dun, di ba? Oo. Dito pala, underground. Balik tayo dun. Dun sa may ano, maraming kalaban. Talaga? 1.5 na? Sa event yan? Sa event yung ano, si Zhongli? Character wish ba? April 28. Malapit na. Next week na yata yan. Nandyan din ba yung ano, yung bagong character? At saka yung bagong lugar? Yung, ano ba yan? Malapit na pala. Saan tayo? Taas? Oh wait, bakit dito yung dala ko? Oo. Tandaan ko pala. Pinalitan ko kanina. Ito.
Didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Okay. Dito tayo. Sa taas yata. Inazam pala yun. Tawag. Oo, parang naalala ko 1.6 yun eh. Yung sa 1... Ang sabi ng iba is version 2 na daw. Hindi pa pala. Sabi nila kasi magja-jump daw ng version 2 yung Inazuma. Hindi pa rin ko na lang kaya to. Ano ba yan? Hindi 2.0. Saan ako dadaan dito? Yung 2.0 yata, matagal-tagal pa yan, di ba? Depende. Kasi kung version 2, malaki, major, ano na yon, major update na yon. Mag-iiba talaga yung, maraming mag-iiba. Pero kapag ganun pa rin yung gameplay, dagdag lang ng character, ng map, minor version lang yun. So, 1 point something, parang ganun lang. Pero kung mga 2 point something, major version na yung update, malaking ano na yan, pagbabago sa game. Malaking ano na yun eh. Tignan na lang natin. Pero sa palagay ko na parang worldwide release yata. Tignan lang natin yan. Nakita ko kasi sa mga Japanese pages yata yon, yung ganyang version. Saan ba? Dito ba yata? Siguro. Okay, kunin natin to.
Let's play.
Ano ba yan? Okay. Paano punta si Zhongli dito sa taas?
Now, I mentioned
Celestia.
before that many gods of old have been sealed beneath the Guyan stone forest. The Adepti have presently handed Liyue over to mortals, and Havria's time was even further in the past. The Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler that she left behind should not return to Liyue. To leave them here is to let them slumber. And it is also a homecoming. I ended an era with my own two hands. I've always wondered how I should remember that which I ended. History records, but history may be changed. This incident proved that. Time is a mighty force, and history's twist in its flow. I need to find a better way of recording history in order to engrave its truth. Stone carvings were one such ancient method, but unchanging stone, immovable earth, even one such as myself. Someday we may all disappear.
Zhongli.
Therefore, I thought of you, traveler. You are one who crosses the celestial atlas, and who passes through countless worlds. If our history is engraved in your memory, it will one day accompany you into another world.
Yun ba?
As long as it
Yung
travels
naisip ko kasi
like
sa
you,
version
it's able
2,
to
kompleto
record
na yung
my
map
effort.
eh.
Then a backup of sorts
Hindi natin alam,
will
no?
exist for times and tides
Baka
of
baguhin
development.
nila. Parang wala pa namang official announcement. Pero dun sa sinare ng ng kilala ko, parang yung inazuma na lugar is parang confirm na yata yun. At saka may bagong karakter na babae. Nakalimutan ko yung pangalan.
Sounds like tough work.
Okay, I think magtatapos
It
na
is
to.
time that we consigned both the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler to the sea.
Huh? Why do we need to throw them into the sea?
As I said before, this is the place to which the remnants of many
Yung
bygone
pink hair
gods
girl.
are consigned.
Ah,
This includes Osial,
hindi ko
overlord of
maalala.
the Vortex, who
Parang
the
cryo
Jade
yata
Chamber
yun.
most recently returned to this ocean prison.
Siguro yung isa. Pero may isa pang character, yung playable character. Yung yata, yung cryo.
Thousands of years ago, the Adepti and I fought against the turmoil that plagued every corner
Hindi,
of this
hindi.
land.
Parang daw si Barbara, hindi.
Guyan Stone Forest,
Nakalimutan
where I
ko.
sealed many gods for
Chinese
their
kasi.
slayers.
Chinese pa yun. Oo, Chinese kasi yung eh.
After so long,
Hindi ko maintindihan.
naught but
Pero
folk
parang yun yung
have
announcement nila.
found.
Siguro lalabas yan yung sa
You
April.
and I were foes,
Or before end of the month.
but our ancient grudge is but a bygone memory now.
Okay, 5. Ah, Yula, yun yata.
May
Yan,
that
Faye.
which Havria
Yula. Yula pala
has
yun.
left behind be yours to subsume. And thus another spark of divinity departs from Liyue. My legacy shall now be left to those who come after to debate.
Tuso talaga to si si Zhongli. Ginagawa niya to para ano tawag doon, magdebate yung mga tao. Pero yung totoo pala, alam niya yung totoong nangyayari. Yun yung ginagawa. Okay, so I think yun na yung guys. Tapos na yung quest natin star quest natin for Zhongli. So meron pa tayong remaining with, siguro bukas or next day na ito. Maano natin to. Ma-open natin to. Okay. Naubos ko na rin yung daily quest natin. So try natin puntahan yung may reputation reward tayo dun sa Liyue. Okay, good. Okay, and then in a few minutes siguro mag-end na din tayo. Sayang ayan na. Hindi ako kasi makapag-ano ngayon. May gagawin pa kasi ako. Siguro bukas, hindi ko alam kung makapaglaro ako bukas. Pero nakapag-farm ako nung nakangaraw. Parang ikaw yung tumulong sa akin eh. Asan na ba yun? Oo. Kasi yung ano ko, wait, tignan muna natin. Oo. Eto, oo. Ayun, kulang yata pala. Oo, sa sunod na ako mag-farm. Ay, hindi yan. Ano ba yan? Ayun, ito pala. Kulang ako ng nakangaraw. Siguro kukunin ko yan mamaya off-cam or bukas. Tignan ko na lang. Mag-break muna ako. Doon tayo sa reputation reward. Dito. Hindi naman ako naglaro ngayon. Siguro maglaro ka kung during ano na mag-update. Mag-update yung ano. Ang tagal kasi nang update. Pero parang every month meron silang event, no? Which is maganda yun para maging active yung mga player. Yun, isa lang. Okay. Okay na rin yan. Okay. So, tignan natin kung anong mga gagawin natin sa sunod. So, siguro, susunod natin gagawin, pero hindi pa ngayon. Maybe next game natin. Yun, gagawin natin is, continue natin to. Yung mag-ascend kay Bennett, and then kay Chongyun din. Ilang away pa kaya to. And then, yung weapon nila. I think ito din. Gusto ko kasi ma-max to eh. Yun lang yata. Yep. And hopefully makano tayo. Makapag-wish tayo, no? Siguro next 2 days pa to. Ayun, pwede na pala. Hindi ako muna mag-wish. Pwede na magpalit nito. Okay. Ayun. So, meron pa tayong 4. Hopefully bukas or next day, no? Makakuha na tayo. Ayun. So, before mag-end yung event nila. Yun guys. So, thank you so much sa pag-support ng page natin at saka panonood ng live streaming. And then, patuloy lang yung pag-suporta sa atin. No? Mag-grow din tayo later on. At saka hopefully maglaro tayo ng mas mahaba-haba pa. Usually weekend na tayo naglaro ng mahaba. So yung ginawa natin ngayon sa content natin dito, yun lang yun. Nagbe-request tayo. Ano ba yung ginawa natin kanina? Yung, sa merchant, isa na lang yung natirang yung i-claim natin dito sa merchant. So, yep, isa na lang. And then, yung ginawa din natin is yung kay Zhongli na store request. So, meron pa tayong natira dito. So, ayun. So, salamat guys. So, may progress na tayo. So, see you on the next na lang sa ating live streaming. Okay, magandang gabi din.